Let us do an introductory lesson to Excel. So to work on Excel, Excel is a spreadsheet application. You click on Start, and then you type Excel, and then you see Microsoft Excel. You click on it, and it's going to open. It's going to open like this. You see, right? Now, this is now the Excel workbook. So the first thing you need to know is that when you open any application, you start saving your work. So you click on File, you click on Save As, you click on Browse. See, right? On you on your own machine, if you're using Office 10 or Office 7, where you click on File, I click on Save As. This you will not be presented with this main menu here. This menu will not be there. You will just see where you click on Save As. You will see the Save As dialog box. And then now you click on Desktop. We want to save it in our candidate folder. And then we'll now save it as maybe exercise 1. It's our candidate folder, exercise 1. Open and then save it. So it is now saved. You see the name is here, exercise 1. Perfect. Now you need to know how to work inside this. You need to be very versed with this workbook here, how to manipulate and navigate from one place to another. The first thing you need to understand is that each of these boxes is called a cell. See, right? Each of these boxes is called a cell, and each cell has a name. The name of each cell is called the cell reference. Each cell has a name, and the name of each cell is called what? The cell reference. For example, what is the name of this particular cell that is highlighted? It is what? F2. Cell F2. What is the name of this other cell? What is the cell reference of this cell? I4, and so on. E10, A1, B3, Z4. You see, right? You read it from the vertical axis to the horizontal axis. That is cell Z4. So in the GC, they will tell you that inside cell M3, so you say M3. Put in this particular information there, so you know that you're going to this particular cell to put in a particular information. Now, you're seeing this bar, right? This is what is called the formula bar. This bar is called the formula bar. F of X. This is the formula bar here. This bar. So if I put something inside here, 60. If I put 60 inside this box, this F4, right? The 60 now is in the formula bar. See, right? If I click on 60, the 60 is on the formula bar. So if I click on a different cell, I4, and I put 5, see, right? 5. When I click on 5 now, you see 5 is the formula bar. Okay, so if I put something here like 23, and put here 6, and I put here 12, see, right? So what if I want to add all of these numbers, 12, 56, 23, 60, and 5, see, right? And I want to put the answer in cell A1. How will I write a formula that will add all of these things and put the answer in cell A1? Wherever you want the answer to be, that is where you put the formula. So if I put the formula in this box, in this cell, the answer will come out, but in this cell. So I want to put my answer in A1. So what I do, every formula begins with this sign equals to. Every formula begins with what? Equals to. If I say equals to, I can just say, let me show you the shortcut first. 12 is which cell? B12, right? No, that is B7. B7, see, that's highlighted B7, right? Plus Z4 plus 8. E8 plus F4 plus I4. You see that it has been selected, right? And if I just press enter, that's added it here. The answer is 156. So it has added every of the cell, the content, and put the answer inside this place here. Now, what if I just come now in cell B1 and just put 156? From here, you cannot know which one will put the formula, right? But if I click on this second cell B1 I'm just seeing 156 here in the formula bar. But if I click on 156 here on the formula bar, what are you seeing? You're seeing the formula. That is why in the GC, if you just use your calculator, you will not have the marks, because the formula will not be displayed in the formula bar. That is that for adding cells. You actually see right. Now, they can tell you that you should group some names in alphabetical order. That you should group some names in alphabetical order. So if I just put some names here, maybe Ken, Zena, Ruben, Paul, Mary, Peter, Success, Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, Titus. Okay, these are names, right? What if they tell you to put these names in alphabetical order? What do I do? First, you need to know how to select. I'll select them. I'll left click on the first one and I'll drag it right down. I've selected all right. I've selected all now. I'll click on home. When I click on home now, I will now come right to the right place here under the 8th tab, and I'll click on sort, and I'll click on sort A to Y Z. Bam, it has sorted. The first is Andrew, Bartholomew, Ken, Mary, this, that. It has sorted in alphabetical order. The next thing is that if now we are writing a list and then we want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Imagine there are 1,000 names. Are you going to put it? Are you going to do this thing 1,000 times? It will be so complex to do it. So there's something called the autofill. Where instead of typing 1, 2, 3 right going down, I'll just type 1, right? I'll type 1. That is all. 1 is which cell? 04, right? Now in cell 05 now, since I want to put 2 there, I'll put the formula. I'll put equals to 04, right? Plus how many? 1. If I say equals to 04 plus 1, the answer is what? 2. Now, I'll click now on the cell that has the formula, that is 05. I'll put my mouse at this angle 90. You're seeing that the cursor has changed. It has changed to a plus, that is in bold. I'll click now and hold, and I'll drag it down. See, it now gets 2, 3 right down to any number that I want to do it. So they call it the autofill. This function that I've done here is called the autofill. You can also auto delete. If I click on an empty space and I drag it back up, it autofills it back up. See, right? And it's 0, 0, empty, empty. So that's an easy way to actually replicate your number based on any criteria. That is that. Next thing, we are going to now attack an exercise.